Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing alright. Hope everyone's chilling. Enjoying their, evening slash day slash life, one might even say. Ooh, hold up, he's got bars with it, though. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing alright. We're actually going to be doing something a little different. You guys might think me crazy. We're gonna do the Family Man Challenge. Yes, we are going back to challenges. And also, you might be curious, Tony, what's up with last episode? I noted there was something a little different about it. I've been wondering what that is. It's the fact that it is an old episode. It is a lost episode to time. I managed to recover my data, my file, or like, you know, there's just the MP4 or whatever one might say, the MKV, because I have my shit like Remux and all that. I managed to recover it from the depths of hell, one might say. So I'm actually able to get an episode out for you guys, which is awesome, honestly. Truth be told, in my opinion, it's awesome. I love getting the content out there. The only downside was, I just wasn't able to record yesterday, so I had to lock that in, one might say. You know, I had to lock in, I had to find it out because I wasn't able to record, and I was like, well, I can't mess up my daily streak, so what are we gonna do? I've been thinking, Tony, what happened? How come you couldn't record? Well, it wasn't due to something like, oh, I didn't record because I was busy, or like I kind of forgot or something, low-key. It was, I guess you can kind of say it was a mixture of the two, you know? I have, please be a tears up? No. I wanted it to be a damage up. Why did I say a tears up? Am I stupid? Let's look around just to see if there's any item rooms. What's it called? Some challenges don't have item rooms, which is gonna make it really annoying. So let's see, hopefully this one does. If not, then oh well. But you know, what I was saying is, like, I have made, one might say, a grave decision. I don't know, maybe some people might be like, hold on, he's kind of based for this. But I decided I'm gonna learn something. I'm gonna learn a thing or two about how to make a game. You know, it's a little crazy. So I decided, you know what? I am going to download Godot, and I just followed a tutorial, like I'm just following a tutorial on like how to make stuff right now in the meantime. Now, I will say, the tutorial does require like some, not the tutorial, but like, I knew there was going to be coding involved, but I was just hoping I could kind of stay away from that as long as I could. Because, little known Tony fact, one might say, I am a college dropout. I think I've mentioned this before. You know, I dropped out of college and instead decided to just go into the workforce. But before I was a college dropout, I was a college student, and I tears down. You know what? That's fine by me, actually, because it's a tears down. I don't shoot tears. Before I was a college dropout, I was a college student, and more importantly, or maybe one might say in this day and age, definitely not more importantly, perhaps I saved myself. Some might even say. You know, one person out there might even say, brother, you saved yourself the trouble because of all the layoffs happening in tech industry and shit like that. I was a CS major. Specifically, I wanted to pursue game design. I wanted to pursue making games and stuff like that. So I was learning, you know, I was doing like my intro to computer science, shit like that. And then just taking my GE courses. And then all of a sudden, there's this disease, you might have heard of it, you know? It's some disease that kind of like ran rampant around the country and the world in the year 2020, 2021, 2022 era, some might say. I can't really recall the name, but you know, you guys might know what I'm talking about. But anyways, the whole pandemic hit, and so I wasn't able, or not I wasn't able to, but like I, who was definitely a better off as a student in college, like in the college. Ended up not getting screwed over, one might say, but I just wasn't ready for online learning. I wasn't ready, I wasn't adapted to online learning yet, so when we reached that point, I was low-key kind of cooked. I was just like, I can't do this. Like, I just cannot online learn, dude. There's too much, in my mind, there's too much temptation, too much. I'm not disciplined enough for this as a youngin. As I was not disciplined enough to relegate myself to doing online classes and not just like fuck around and just skip the class, you know? So I later found myself just being an absolute shithead in that sense, where I just didn't do any of my work, and eventually I just kind of dropped out. You feel me? I was just like, fuck it, bro. I'm just dropping out, dog. You know? Kanye West did it, and he's a multi-millionaire or multi-billionaire, but also a Nazi. So you know. Oh well. I guess you'll go up, you'll go down, depending on how the college life really goes, you feel me? Please be a damage up. I need a damage up. It's a damage up. Oh my god. We're goated. And we got another fella. Holy based. Holy absolute based lord. We got another fella with me. This family mansion. Hold on. Let me take off my Apple Watch. What the fuck? Let me take off my Samsung Galaxy Watch. That shit felt weird on my arm because of the fact that my arm was under the table playing the remote. But yeah, you know, I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna just drop out of college. It just wasn't for me. Funny enough, I ended up getting a work from home job, and like that's, I think, perfect for me. You know? I think maybe just how old I was what? Some years old? I was a youngin'. I was a youngin' is what I'm saying, pretty much. I was a youngin', it was 2020, 2021, I was how old then? I was like 19, barely early 20s, you know, like 20 years old. I wasn't, not built for it, but just, I'm just not, I don't know, in my mind I was just like, man, fuck school, I don't want to do this shit. This shit fucking sucks anyways, you know? This shit sucks and we got a whole ass pandemic to worry about. Why the fuck am I doing this? I should be doing something like working or like trying to make money, you know? That was my thought process. It's like, I need to make money so I can be an independent human being. And then next thing you know, I was so naive to think work wouldn't be that bad, and then, you know, I just go down the career of dropping out of college, being unemployed for like almost 2 years, getting a job, being employed, but then now I got to deal with the side effect that I work, so like it all kind of sucks. And the first job I worked at wasn't that good, so I'm just like, man, this not the first, the second job I worked at, where like when I stopped being unemployed, when I started like being employed long term, you know, I was just like, man, this job, like, it's a fun job, but it just doesn't pay that much, and it kind of blows in that aspect. And low-key, I'm about to just slime my shit out, gang, you feel me? I did not mean to walk into that. I feel like a dumbass. You know, it's just like, man. Maybe I made the wrong choice, but then, I don't know. That's not up for me to decide, honestly. If I'm being honest with myself, you know what sucks is I don't think any of this works. Let's try this. It doesn't work. That's tough. I didn't think it worked, and I was right. It didn't. Ah, that blows, man. Whatever. Hey, at least I have Dr. Fetus. Range down? Yeah, sure, why not? Take the 2 range downs. There's literally no downside. I don't have range, forehead. Oh, but anyways, yeah, you know, I just decided, fuck it. I'm just gonna go into the workforce, take that route of life. You know, I'll just work for the rest of my life. And then I realized work kind of blows. But then I got a better job, and now I just do what it do, one might say. Oh, Jesus, man, I fucking suck. Okay, I might actually die here, which sucks because I think I was doing decent. And I don't want to die. I want to live. Also, like, look at this army. Look at this army of creatures. I really am the family man, bro. Oh my god, fuck you, dude. It's over. It's so over for you, Chud. Okay, but yeah, you know. Anyways, I had a grasp of CS. You know, I have a grasp, kind of the computer science, not world, but like, you know. I took an intro to CS class. I learned the basics of C++ and shit like that, and you know, I decided, F it, we ball, let's go in, I want to expand my creative opportunities. Like, you know, I want to make a game. So I was just like, we ball. I'm gonna pick up Godot, or whatever it's called. Godot. But the guy in the video, the tutorial I was watching, calls it Godot, so that's what I'm calling it. So yeah, I decided, F it, we ball, I'm gonna pick up Godot, I'm gonna learn. And you know what? I did something. I don't understand what I'm doing, you know, I'm gonna be real. With the tutorial, it kind of sucks, you know, learning the way I'm learning. So pretty much what I'm doing is like, I'm just like, you know, man, what do we do here? I decided, okay, I'm going to just follow this tutorial. I'm gonna follow the tutorial of like the guy, and I'm just gonna try and pick up on what we're doing, like, while I type it in, you know, you feel me? So I learned how to like get a sprite on the screen and stuff like that. And in my mind, I was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of picking up what I'm picking up what this guy's putting down with this aspect. I think I don't understand, you know? It's not like a I get it now type deal, but it's like a, what's the word I'm thinking of? What is that, D4? That will ruin me, no? If I do that, that's gonna actually genuinely ruin me. Easy money. He's so goated. He's so goated at Isaac. How does he do it? But yeah, you know, I just decided, okay, I learned kind of like how to put sprites on things and about like things like nodes, and then, god damn it, I'm not forgetting. I'm trying my best to remember because I did this like last night. I literally did this last night. It's just like, honestly, these recordings might just start being my exercise for like how the hell I'm working on a game and like how I'm doing shit. But I was just like, okay, as someone who's new to this, whose whole purpose is to just, I got interested in wanting to make a game, or like wanting to like learn this kind of shit, so I'm gonna put some effort in. I'm gonna actively learn, you know, I'm gonna actively choose to learn this for the betterment of myself, one might say. Because honestly, I'm gonna be real, no offense to any CS majors or any, you know, anyone in like the game design aspect, but that is one career path that I think I do not want to go down. As like I don't want to be an indie dev or something like that, you know, you feel me? Or maybe not, indie dev would be fine, but I'm not like trying to like learn this skill so I can go work for like a studio or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I want to just myself make something, because I do not want to sign my life away working for a game studio that's gonna treat me like absolute horseshit, you know? You picking up what I'm putting down? So that's what I'm trying to not do. So I'm just like, F it, we ball. I want to just do my own thing, you know? What did Mom Morales says? I'm gonna do my own thing. That's me. That's me, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. But like, so pretty much I understand the concept, kind of like nodes and scenes, you know? A scene is like, you know, like a scene from a movie. It's like this is the space you are in, the background, the you know, the movement on this like level. It's like a level kind of deal, right? That's the scene, and I know how to get nodes. Epic Fetus has been unlocked. That's also really good. So now, just because this is like a 20-minute recording. Oh, whoopsie, that's online. Just because this is a 20-minute recording, we're actually gonna do something else too. We are going to go for. I think Computer Savvy is good, isn't it? Computer Savvy is pretty decent, I believe. Let's just try it. Even if it's not really that decent, let's just do it because, like, it's an easy run, you know? It's freaking, it's Spoonbender 2 technologies, bro. You practically won the run off rip. I don't even need to pick up items, and I'll win. Especially considering it goes to Mom, like, come on, bro, it's easy as hell. But you feel me? Actually, give me a second. You guys, okay, I might be a little crazy here. I might be a little crazy here, but I want to do the best challenges. I want to get the best challenge unlocks. I'm trying to do the best challenges just so I make the most bang for my buck. What is Computer Savvy? It's a 1 and a 1. Okay, I want to do the high ones. So like Darkness Falls. It's a 2 and a 4. All right. Let's do Darkness Falls if we have that. No, we do not have Darkness Falls. Family Man's really good. Blue Bomber? What do we get for Blue Bomber? Do we even have that? Yeah, sure, let's do Blue Bomber. Oh, I know Blue Bomber. This is the one where you got Kamikaze and you can just, you know, you can just walk into people and just blow them up. Apparently this is a difficulty 4, but the, what's it called? It's a difficulty 4, but the reward is also a 4. So like, let's see what it is. But you know, I don't want to go into something like making a game just for like, just to work for company. Like, this is not like some last second career change I'm gonna partake in just because I don't think that's a good idea. One, I'm already not cemented in the career I have, but like I like it and I want to grow in it. So I'm just like, all right, let me stay there. I just want to do this kind of as a hobby. I think it's nice to have hobbies. You picking up what I'm putting down? It's nice to have hobbies and shit like that. They're cool. And so that's what I want one of mine to be. I want making games to be one of my hobbies. Who knows? Maybe I'll make the next Lethal Company or some shit. I doubt it, but you know, it is what it is. But anyways, I'm just trying to learn right now. And I understand the like kind of basic, I grasp the concept of a scene and then like putting things on the scene. In a tutorial I'm doing, like I got assets and shit, so I like, I've made a level, and with my following the tutorial, I kind of have I'm not even gonna say basic grasp, because I feel like it is whatever, if there's something below basic, that's what it is, but it's not like I'm a dumbass, you know? I think I have a basic grasp, but it's also not like, I guess basic grasp is it. I have the like the basic bare minimum grasp of knowledge that you could have on a subject such as this. That's me, bruh, one might say. So I understand some of the coding shit I was doing, essentially. I wish I could like show you / tell you, like just to make things easier, because it's kind of hard to just kind of describe it. But I mean, I got like no other way, bro. I want to get options ? Bro. Please. Have mercy. Have mercy, bro. I need a penny. I need 1 penny. Oh my god, I hate this challenge. This challenge hates me, actually. Not to sound crazy, how is this a difficulty 4 challenge? Like, it just seems like you just kind of freeball it the entire way through. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, here's what we do. We book a Revelations for the extra Spirit Heart, and then we get a penny here. I'll watch my grandpa say. Pennies, fuck. Dude, come on, man. We got nothing? The quarter. Oh, what's the point? Oh, what's the point? And then bro proceeded to get a health down in the thing. Oh, what's the point, man? There's no point in living anymore. Get me out of here, bro. Get me the fuck out of here. But you know, anyways, what I was saying is I have a very rudimentary like understanding of the coding. From what I know, Go.Godot uses something called GDScript as its language. I don't know anything about that language, you know. I know nothing about any language, honestly. Like, yeah, I took like, I learned some C++ in college and high school, but like that was fucking high school, you know. That's like 5-6 years back, and I haven't used it for anything. It's not like I pursued the CS career. I instead I decided to go a whole, literally like a 180. I went a whole ass different route instead. And now I gotta learn a language from scratch pretty much, just because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, when it comes to coding and shit like that, you know, like I'm over here just like, what are we doing here? You feel me? I understand, like what? If else, you know, like I understand statements, if else statements, if blank then blank, or if blank then blank else blank, something like that. Like shit like for loops, and when you start getting a little more complicated for my liking, that's when I'm a little like, I don't really know what the hell I'm doing here, man. You feel me? That's when I start feeling like an actual dumbass. That's when the knowledge starts drifting and I'm just like, you know? So anyways, the language that Godot uses is, GDScript is the name, I believe. It's called GDScript, but apparently GDScript is very, very similar to Python. At least that's what the guy in the tutorial said. He was pretty much saying like, look, if you know Python, then like, if you understand Python, then you will understand GDScript. And I was like, okay, well, that's a bonus, you know, cool. If I understand Python, I can understand GDScript. GDScript's not like its own, you know, language with like this crazy complexities or anything like that. But there comes the issue is I don't know Python, bruh. So now I'm over here like, should I just, on my own free time, just start learning Python or something, you know? Do I just start learning Python? Or, because apparently GDScript, Godot can also use things like, what's the word I'm thinking of? We take the health down and we use it when we're at 1 heart for a free health up. It's actually genius level tech that y'all not really on like me. I wish this worked, because it'd be so good. But you know, it's just like do I learn Python for this? Or what do I do, man? Because apparently I think you can also use things like C# or C++. But then I'm like, I don't know C#. I barely know C++, you feel me? I feel so stupid, man. But I will say, I'm not gonna let that slow me down. Like, This is a task that I am willing to put the time in. You understand me? You understand what I'm talking about? This is the task that I am willing to put the time in to understand, to learn. And no amount of setbacks is going to put me down, like is going to steer me away from this. Because I am now committed, you know? I have now, as they say, I've committed, brother. Like I told y'all, I already got, like, with my basic understanding plus just following something, I got input on what's it called. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm low-key goated with it, but pretty much the video I was watching was like, all right, now that now that you understand how to get a scene and like how to put things on the scene and stuff like that, I want you to give input to, what's it called? I want you to give input to the thing we made. Make it so that when you press a key, you can move stuff. And that was the exercise. But I guess technically that was the exercise, but part of the exercise was there is a search like help function in Godot that you can use to pull up different things. Like if you use the search function, you can pull up different things, and those different things can help you like how to do that exact thing. So what I did was like use this Godot search function to find out how to give input to your character. There are many different ways, but I just want this exercise for you to use the search function to do it. Use the search function to find out how to give your character input, and then do that. Give your character, like, you know, input mapping and shit. So what I did was like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me drop the health down in here because I think we can get a free crawl space with this. So here's what I was doing. I was pretty much like, okay, we have the search thing here. I'm gonna search up the word input. That's how I'm gonna figure it out. I looked up the word input. Guess what came up? Oh, here's the little GD help thing for input. And then examples of it. It like gave you like examples or like demo things. And it was, one of them was like how to make this little demo. This, what's the word I'm thinking of? It was like how to make this one game demo. And so I pretty much searched up in like the GD thing, input. I found out, oh, if you go to the input project settings and then input map tab, you can give certain commands certain inputs. So like you can make move up, like up arrow key, shit like that. So I was like, okay, I'm understanding it now. I'm low-key understanding it now. I see how this kind of works. But I just wasn't sure how to like actually give it. Like I knew input mapping was something, you did something there. But my stupid ass just couldn't figure out how the hell do I actively make the input map, like give it a command of like move up and then bind the move up to up arrow, something like that, you feel me? So I was like, intriguing, this is very interesting stuff. So I just decided, F it, we ball. I'm gonna watch this like little tutorial thing because I mean, hey, the exercise, just use this search function and using it, get input. That was that like tutorial on how to give input was part of the search function. So then I read the tutorial and I was like, oh, I understand it now. I get it low key. And then at the end, I did it. Oh, hell yeah, let's give him Baby Bender. That's goated. Let's go! Goated item on goated item status. So by the end of it, I had it low-key figured out. I'm not saying I'm crazy cracked on the sticks or anything, y'all. But like, I had it down, you know? I gave the shit input. And I was able to hit up on the arrow key and then move my little thing up. And I was like, I just felt like a genius. Honestly, it's some basic coding shit, you know? I'm probably like a whole new gen. I'm new to this. bro, type shit. But bro, it felt great. Honestly, when I did it, I felt accomplished, man. I was just like, I set out to do this and I low-key did it. You feel me? I was like, I set out to learn how to make arrow keys do something for my character, how to move my guy that wasn't just automatically having him move, you know? Like, I don't know what the hell a Vector 2 is, and there's some other like code in there that I'm just like, I'm kind of understanding what it is slightly, but I'm just not entirely sure, you know? Like I said, I don't know what the hell a Vector 2 is. I don't know about this whole like variable thing. But I do know how to make a command be applied to a certain sprite. Okay, hold on. We gotta lock in for blow. Okay, the black heart killed him anyways. Thank you. And then we get Binky and win? Question mark? Here, you know what? Honestly, Tony code check live in real time. We get to see Tony's code check real quick. Godot, project manager. Godot game engine, Godot. GD, the GD's in the dough. Oh my god, I'm like in this 2D scene and this freaking 3D scene. Okay, I have my player here, my level. I got the meteors little node here. What is this called? These are called node 2Ds, and then in each node 2D I have a sprite 2D that shows off all this BS shit. Okay, yeah, here. Alright, sick. So like, look at this. I don't know what any of this means, man. I know delta, kind of. Like, I kind of know what a delta is, to a degree. But like, even then, I'm gonna be real, I kind of don't really. At least I don't remember. But like, alright, just like function underscore process parentheses delta. I don't know what that means. Var velocity equals vector2.0. And then there's a little comment, the player's movement vector. Like, what does that mean? What? And then if input is action just pressed, move right is the action. Velocity, you know, x plus equal 10. So that essentially means if velocity equals vector2 0, then what we're doing is we're changing my velocity on the x-axis positive 10. Yes? Am I tripping? When I hit move right, I'm gonna change my velocity on the x-axis 10 points. And then if input dot is underscore action underscore just underscore pressed, you know, parentheses, quote, move underscore left. So that's, it's like, you know, that's the, if I press the action move left, then make my velocity on the x coordinates -10. Change it -10 from the point that I am at. Yeah? Am I understanding this properly? So that's essentially what I'm doing. And like, I kind of, like I said, I kind of grasp, not the fundamentals, because I don't know. I wouldn't have known this unless I followed the tutorial, you feel me? Unless I follow that tutorial, like, word for word, I would not have, of my own thoughts, been like, alright, so here's what we're gonna wanna do. We're gonna wanna make it so my velocity equals my vector2 times, like, 0.0 or whatever. And then what I'm gonna wanna do is I'm gonna make it so, I'm gonna make this if statement. Because I had an idea, like, obviously, right? Well, not obviously, necessarily. Like, in my mind, my thought process was, alright, if I have a button that I want to be pressed, in my mind, I think I would want to make an if statement, yeah? If I blank, then blank, that's kind of my thought process. Who knows, maybe that's like, Tony, you're onto it, you're getting it. Or maybe it's like a, you dumbass. But regardless, how'd I get hit? Okay, alright. Now he's just cheating. Now he's just cheating, bro. What am I doing? What am I doing? Low key? Why have I been fighting everything? Shouldn't I just be running through? Is this the dumb idea? I'm gonna be honest, it feels kind of genius to me. Alright, but you know, like I'm kind of understanding the basics. Or not, that might not be the basics. That might be, you know, maybe some advanced shit I shouldn't be learning. Yeah, at least not just yet. But that's how I'm feeling, you know? That's how that shit got me. It kind of got me like, okay, I think I understand it now, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's a learning process. It's a learning process. It's a learning process. As time goes on, I will learn what does what, you feel me? I'll learn that this should be used for this should be used for that. But in the meantime, I'm kind of just trying my best to figure it out, bro. Feel me? Alright, and we won the challenge. Let's see what we get for this. I actually don't know. Gold bombs. Hey, that's really good. That is really good. Thank God we did that. Anyways, that about wraps it up for this episode. It's a 40-minute episode. I got 2 challenges done. Awesome. Sick nasty. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, I greatly appreciate it. All I gotta say is hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time you're viewing this. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.